there! I'm glad to see you're back. Thanks for joining. Today we're going to do the chimpanzee. Get your pencil, get your Sharpie, or get your Micron pen, and let's get started. Normally I would say let's start with the eye, but not this time. And have you noticed my paper is up and down? This is called portrait. We needed more length this way instead of going wide. So I want you to make sure, take a moment to turn your paper so you this longest going up and down. We're going to start with the face part, the mouth part. So right about here on your paper is where the mouth and the face is going to be. We'll develop the eyes and the top of the head this way. So give yourself some room up here. So we'll draw a wiggly line, something kind of like this. And we're going to follow it a little bit. Right here, shade it in. That's his mouth. Or her. I don't know which it is. Okay, here we go. Move up, move up, move up. Turn. Put a dot. There's his nose. Now we're going to draw a circle. And I'm going to start right here at the mouth. I think it'd be easier if I draw a line touching the side of the mouth, coming below, turning, and then coming up, going over the nose, and back again. Now we're ready for the eyes. Here is where I'm going to start the other one. I'm going to move my pencil up a little bit and over, make a curve up and down, curve down and up, make a dot with a little light showing through, and then touch the bottom of the eye and then the corner. I'm going to make a curve starting above his face and touching the top of his eye. One eye done. I'm going to pretend I'm drawing an imaginary line over here, and I'm going to put my pencil down to come up and over, again down and up for a half circle for the round part of the eye, and then the pupil is a dot with a little tiny piece of white paper showing through. Draw a line that touches the bottom and then the corner. This one also has a wrinkly lines, and so we're going to draw something that looks like this. Now we're going to go above that line we just made, angle up, go around and touch his face right here. It's going to look like part of a heart shape. We're going to come up, around, and touch right here. We're going to move over. See where the eye is? We're going to move over about this far, and we're going to make an ear, and it's kind of big. Oh, he can hear very well. And then like this, and maybe a little curve, so he has wrinkles in his ear. We're going to go to the very, very top of the page, about right here. Now you might have more room than me. I don't. I told you already. I like to enlarge and make my things bigger, and that's what I'm doing. I don't necessarily mean to, but I'm making a shape that looks like this. And so I'm going to draw these lines to imitate hair. They're just angle lines. They're just back. I start in one direction. I really don't want to go back and forth. I don't mind overlapping a little bit. Okay, I'll do a little bit more, and then I'm going to stop for a minute because I want to save space for a hand. Okay, right here he's going to have a hand. So we're going to draw a line like this, and then we're going to come down like this and stop. we're going to come back up, oh, let's say about right here, and we're going to follow what we just did and turn around, and then we're going to bring this over. We're going to come back over here, follow what we just did, touch here, make a little curve, come back in, kind of go like this, and then, let me see, we're going to come here and curve away a little bit and stop, and then we're going to come in here and go like this. This is all going to be hairy, so I'm going to shade that in. This is also hairy, so I'm going to go just down, make it look hairy here. Then I'm going to come over here like this, so we can see that's an arm. And then I'm going to bring his hairy head over to touch his hand a little bit here. We can work around under his chin a bit. All right, here we go. Now we're going to make another hand. And so right here, we're going to draw, again, that candy cane shape. And then I'm going to come here and make one finger, turn, wiggle my way up, curve, wiggle my way up, wiggle my way up, and touch. One thing I didn't do over here is to put little knuckle lines. They're just angle lines or line down lines where his fingers bend. And so that just kind of makes it look a little more realistic. Right here, I'm going to draw a curve, and then I'm going to continue. Now that I've got the hand in, and then I'm going to go right like this, right to the side of where we made his face and his eyes. I'm going to bring it out like this and bring some hair on top here. Now I'm going to build a little curve there, and then I'm going to move down over here a bit like this and make a little point, curve up, touch the hand, shade in anything that is behind here, make it nice and hairy. Make it nice and hairy. But once I get here, I want to stop. There's a reason. I'm going to draw what looks like a little curve like this. Now I'm going to shade that in. And I'm going to shade this part in. And then I'm going to follow this line down like this. Almost done. We have to put a foot in here, so we're going to draw a line that angles up, turns, angles away, turns. Kind of looks like the top of a box, doesn't it? Turn here, come up, and lie down a bit. Put your pencil next to this finger, turn up, follow what you just did, and do it one more time, but make it a little shorter. But instead of going all the way up, we're going to turn this way and then turn around and make like a thumb or a toe or whatever. And put those little knuckle lines so we know it's bending. And then we'll put some hair here. Now for the final leg and the final foot. I think I'll make the foot first. Sometimes I do that. I'm going to start over here, I'm making a lying down line, but this is going to turn an angle this way and stop. Angle, turn, stop, angle, turn, stop. Well, I'll come back a little bit. And then angle, turn, make it smaller. Come in, lying down line, something like this. Put a few little lines. Now we're ready to do the leg and knee. I'm going to start right here. I'm going to come up almost to the elbow. I'm going to turn back and come here. Now, hairy leg, hairy leg. Let's fill in the space with hairy leg. And let's go on the outside, hairy leg. Now, if you're doing this in pencil, you don't have to put as much. You just give the idea, especially you painters out there. You'll just give the idea of some hair, so when you come back, you'll paint that part in last. He's sitting on something. I don't know what. It could be a branch in a tree. It could be a rock. It could be a log. So I'm going to put an angle line between the legs, one going off the page, and then one going up off here. And here we have it. We have a chimpanzee. I hope you enjoyed this. I enjoyed it. I'm glad you came. Thank you for joining me today. Be sure to like this video and subscribe to my YouTube page. And definitely follow me on Instagram, Heidi's Art Studio. Thank you so much. Until next time. Bye.